Today I have another video, and today I'm finally back in Garry's mod, and today we're doing a video on some dinosaur NPCs. Now this video is basically a list of the top 10 best dinosaur NPCs, in my opinion. Now there are 10, obviously, and this is kind of hard to decide because there's actually a lot of really good dinosaur NPCs on Gmod, but some are better than the rest. And today we're going to be covering the best of the best. Now, not all dinosaur NPCs are good, or even some of the best ones that were on Gmod are no longer on Gmod, so I can't use some of those anymore. But anyways, let's get on with the list. So for number 10, I chose the Brachiosaurus from the Dinosaurs VJ Base pack by Dr. Veg himself. Let's see if I'm thinking on, yes. Now this model is from the game Dino Da, and I put this dinosaur as number 10 on the list because the animal usually walks around and acts very natural and just serves as a very good background ambient NPC. The model itself is pretty good. Dino Da. Here she goes. Her footsteps are just wonderful, and her animations are nice, and she makes some nice background sounds. So I really like this, just for the sitting. It's also quite large. If I grab a nice human. Quite large. Say it's pretty accurate to the size of a real dinosaur, maybe a little bigger actually, or slightly smaller. You're gonna follow me around, you're not gonna survive long. But yeah, I just really like the Brachiosaurus. You're gonna stay here with us. Water, so you can go to your lag. Here you are. You can enjoy your life. Next on the list, I picked the Echinodons from the Toraat NPC mod. Now, this NPC is on the list for the reason that you could grab any gun. Oh god, there's some lag. I need to get a new computer. But anyways, you can spawn like, say, 5 of these bad boys. They're pretty small, but size does not matter. If I grab my shotgun here, though, you can see that they're nice and neutral and just chilling out, enjoying their life, running around with their little nice animations.
Freeman.
But if you shoot one, well, you run away. But if you actually shoot one, and you find out, you're not going to be happy. And they will run towards you and jump at you and try to eat you, and this is the reason why I like them a lot. They remind me of the copies from, say, The Lost World. Just color them green. I also love their animation. I know it's from Toraat and stuff, but it just looks really good in Garry's mod.
Sorry, Doc.
Yeah, the reason this guy isn't higher on the list though is because in an update for this mod, for some reason they made these guys very, very slow. This is way slower than they used to be. They used to run up to you at very high speeds and just there's no chance of winning. But that's why he's lower on the list. He would have been, like, maybe the top 5. But please update it back to the task. But anyways, these guys are not too hard to handle. But, yeah, they're pretty good NPCs. Definitely some of the best. Top 10. But anyways, next we got the Thescliosaurus from the Cryosaurian Dinosaur NPC pack. Now these guys are on here because A, they're very, very realistic, and they're very good ambient creatures. As you can see here, minus them, you know, going inside of each other, like so. You run around and walk around, and no hurt nobody. You sniff the air, you shake around, you even yawn, or what appears to be yawning. Yeah, it might be a roar, but there's no actual sound, so I just assume it's a yawn. Just a little quiet little yawn. They're very nice just to have sit around. But you can also, if you shoot one, it will run away. Which I like. Not very quickly, but it will not like you. See, they're all running away. Go here and shoot one. You're gonna turn around and, well, not turn around, but, you know, get away from me. Which I really like. Now, the only problem with these guys, I would say, is that no dinosaur attacks them, but I'm perfectly fine with that because most Gmod dinosaurs are just super hyper aggressive and go up to everything and eat them. So it's nice that they don't go up to these guys. Now next, we actually need to model manipulate an allosaur from this pack. Now this NPC is fine, but I prefer the original add-on, which was just a antlion guard with an Allosaurus model. Now, over the years, it's become a little, oh, Jesus, become a little broken, to say the least. The tail's completely gone. I just really love some of these animations. Now, this is not even from a video. Those Dinosaurus is from Saurian, this guy is a custom-made model for Gmod. Now, I really love this Allosaurus because A, it's a species Allosaurus realistic, it's probably my favorite Allosaurus species. Second of all, minus the Jurassic Park T-Rex sounds, it just looks great and sounds great. It works perfectly. I also really think the model just kind of fits Half-Life weirdly. I don't know, it's just me. Trying to get up here. But the model looks great and usually works. I don't think you can get up these stairs. Are just top notch. I know they're mapped around the antlion guards. I really just love this thing. You know, Jurassic Park sure. Mind them. The only reason this guy's higher on the list is because his tail rig is completely broken over the years. It's just but it used to have a tail where it could collide against walls and such, which is really cool, innovative, and nice. But over the years, it's just gone from absolutely amazing. It's unfortunate because look at that tail. It'll just stand you up. This model is beautiful. Proportions, the design, minus the very shrink-wrapped everything, and such. I'm fine with it. It's really good. It's also nicely scaled too. Not too big, not too small. For this species, it's not Allosaurus maximus or Sarcophaganax, so it would not be as large or slightly smaller than say a Tyrannosaurus, but it works. That's Fredulous, or Dinosaurus F. But anyways, next, we're going to look at number 5. What has earned 5th place is the BJ base Velociraptor. Well, it's just called Raptor. And this is actually the Raptor from the game Primal Carnage. Now, this is not an, say, original NPC, because the man known as Pirate Cat, I believe, Pirate Kitty, yeah, Pirate Kitty, I believe, made dinosaur NPCs, well, many different dinosaur NPCs, but he also made a pack with the Raptor, and this is basically that NPC, but fixed, so it's not stolen code, because that guy stole code. But anyways, so this guy has very nice animations, and looks very nice, and as well, it also has a second skin, which I prefer a lot more than the first one. But yeah, it'll hunt you down. And the animation's just, oh, beautiful. Yeah, it'll just chase you down. That's about all there is to it, but then it'll also attack, you know. It's not too powerful, so it can just down. But the model looks really nice too. Again, the only problems I have with this NPC is that it doesn't really do much. It just kind of runs at you, and that's all there is to it. But it reminds me of the game mode Survival in Primal Carnage Extinction, where you have weapons and such, and you have to fight mostly raptors, but you also fight other dinosaurs. You gotta shoot them and show the determination. It's kind of cool if you want to play Primal Carnage Survival mode. But yeah, the only problems I see, no, this, no, I was just gonna get to that, is A, they're very basic NPCs. They only have like a few animations, but all the animations look good. And second of all, they have a constant problem with dying on each other's dead bodies. So that's why survival kind of doesn't work. Primal Carnage Survival, I mean. Because they will just have your dead raptor bodies everywhere. And these guys will just like trip on them and die, as you saw previously. But the models look good, so yeah, that's why they're at number 5 on the list. They're not the best, but they're pretty dang good. Now, next, we got another Toraat dinosaur, and that is specifically the Toraat Dilophosaurus. Now, this NPC is really great. Well, little history. This is in this Dinosaur BJ base pack, but it was originally part of another mod. The NPC was once the only Dilophosaurus NPC in Gmod, and as you can see, its animations are very robotic, just not good. Not the best. But then a man, which I'll link in the description, because I forgot his name, sorry, made a Toraat Dinosaur NPC pack right here to move some of them into the dinosaurs category. But he fixed the Dilophosaurus, I'd say. Well, he kind of just ported it from Toraat, but I take that, honestly, over the original. But anyways, this Dilophosaurus has very nice animations and a variety of attacks. One just charges you, an additional charge. See if you'll do another one. Yeah, there you go. You also have a large selection of them. And then he has the tail swipe attack. Kind of tricks you to make you think he's gonna like bite you or something. Ow. But then he just kind of swipes. And also hits you pretty hard. He'll hit me. Oh, ow. Saw it did a ton of damage. Let me heal up real quick before I die horribly and use all my shotgun ammo. But yeah, he's kind of basic as well, but he's like expanded on the Raptor's AI and kind of made it a little better, I would say. As he has a bunch of different attacks and a bunch of cool animations. If you hit ignore players, he has idle animations, which look very nice. It roams, shakes around. It's basically like the other dinosaurs we looked at with a lot of nice idle ambient animations, but you know, it will actually, you know, try to kill you. It doesn't even detect me right now, which is nice. But as soon as I'm in his line of sight, no, he's going to hunt me down. He's quite slow, but other than that, this is definitely a great NPC. He's also quite powerful. Spawn some fellas. Just kill that zombie. Oh man. And also the ragdolls, when they ragdoll look very realistic. They don't like flop backwards when it charges forward. Which is very nice. Be able to take him down, maybe. But yeah, this guy's just really good. The only problems I have is its speed is slow, but you know, it's a large carnivore. A medium-sized carnivore, rather. And I'm not the biggest fan of Toraat's models most of the time, but that's not Gmod, the Gmod mod creators fault at all. Well, that this is fourth best, I believe. Go back to my list. Fifth best. Nice. Alright, next we have another Velociraptor NPC, but this is actually a Deinonychus, so take Velociraptor for grain of salt. But here is the Velociraptor NPC from Dan's homemade NPC pack. Now this raptor is very, very cool because, well, first of all, the skin that's on it right now is actually my skin. I made that. The original skin is green, but I don't know, I just thought the green was a little boring. I've seen it since I was like a little middle schooler, but you know. Anyway, so this raptor will hunt you down like almost all the carnivore NPCs will. And he also jumps towards you, and also has a close attack. So I like that, that's very nice. This is just like a very good raptor NPC. It will hunt you down. It's also faster than you, so that's always terrifying. The animations are a little old, because this is from like early Gmod 12 and before maybe. But this guy is fast and will not hesitate to kill you. Oh dear, I'd say there's no way. And the best thing about this is you can have a pack of them, or you can do this with any NPC, but you know, it just looks really good. Just sometimes attack each other on accident, but that's because they're trying to kill you. Sometimes they're a little smart and actually outsmart me. If I'm on a forest map per se, they'll come and kill me. Did we kill? Did we kill? No, I thought he was dead, no. Yeah, well, anyways, back to what I was saying. They'll actually attempt to hunt you down on some maps. They'll legitimately just outsmart you and go through the forest and just sneak around. Which I'm glad we do that because it just adds a little realism with them. Even though apparently raptors can hunt packs. Oh god, not good. It's terrifying. But yeah, I just really love this NPC because it's terrifying, it's fast, oh my god. And the sounds are also top notch from Jurassic Park. I believe The Lost World. But I'm fine with that. The model is very realistic as well, atomically. It doesn't have feathers in the other raptor. And almost every dinosaur actually can yeah, almost every dinosaur in Gmod does not have feathers. So it's whatever. The anatomy is cool. Like the hands are facing each other. The head's shape. The head shape is very nice. Also, look at that. That's just so cool. You'll also climb too, because they're actually fast zombies. As you can see, the raptors jumped up here. Now they're jumping down here. These are normally fast zombie models, but I'm glad they're at their own NPC. But yeah. So the only problems I have with this guy is I got a little tired of the green raptor skin, but it's not bad. It's just my own personal opinion. And I think they have some idle animation. Oh yeah, they do. But then yeah, the only problem is my own personal opinion. These are really good NPCs. You don't have feathers. Their walking animation's a little eh. Some of their animations are just yeah, a little eh. But other than that, the anatomy, the sounds, the AI in these guys is just perfect. Next, we're going to summon my third favorite, and what I believe to be the third best dinosaur NPC. Now, there's a large array of Tyrannosaurus Rex NPCs on Gmod, but I believe the newest one is the best one. Now, here we have the Cryosaurian Tyrannosaurus Rex. As you can see, he's going to murder these guys. Oh, well, there he is. I'll just have him not come and kill me first. As you can see, he is a bit feathered, which I like, and it's very realistic in terms of almost everything. The size is great. I put you here, and he doesn't wander away. That is... oh, I was gonna say that. That is pretty awesome. That is almost, like, 100% accurate. I would say that's pretty much accurate to Sue. But yes, the model looks very nice. There's a large amount of feathers. Now, we don't know exactly how much feathers Tyrannosaurus would have. Won't say that it probably would not have this much feathers, but I'm fine with it. Adds a little, I guess, something special. Also, this Tyrannosaurus model has lips. I should mention this is from the game Saurian, but this guy excellently ported it to Garry's mod, and it looks top-notch. It's really nice looking. Now, let's have it hunt us. Now, just like most dinosaur carnivore NPCs, of course, it's just gonna attack me. And it's coming towards me. But yeah, as you can see, it's staring at me, and even if I move, its head will follow me. Now, this best is shown when I just ignore players. As you can see, it looked at me for a moment. There you go. Now I can see. It actually looks at you. Now I think that's really cool. It's looking right at me. Now watching where it's going, but you know, it's... look at that. This is perfect. Here it comes. It's coming. She's quite slow, but we don't know how fast Tyrannosaurus actually was. Called her because this is based on Sue, I would assume. Oh god. Also has a powerful bite that will kill you in one hit, so do not even try to take any damage. Here she comes. Just quite a bit of health, but it's realistic. It's not like super overpowered. Where are you going? I have no idea where she's going. I'm just kidding. I think I know where she's going. She's gonna be over here. Hello. There you are. I just really love this NPC. It also sometimes roars at you. I don't see. The only way I seem to get it to roar is when I spawn multiple of them. Just go. There you go. See, it roars sometimes. It doesn't just roar and then like run at you. It'll roar like randomly while it's chasing you, which I think is kind of cool. Oh god, now we have an army of them. only thing that I would have to complain about is she seems to make very... You can't even hear them. Her footsteps sounds effects are just very quiet, I would say. I'd say everything about her is quite quiet. Or them. But other than that, the model is beautiful, the AI is nice, the head turning is creepy and works. God. And those eyes. Very creepy as well. But I'd say, yes, this is the third best dinosaur NPC in Garry's mod. Definitely the best Tyrannosaurus. And most accurate. Now, we're down to the final two. Now, there are so many Tyrannosaurus NPCs, but there's only two of this species, and that's why this Carnotaurus is above the Rex. Now, this Carnotaurus is from the Stomping Land, which is a game that was bought by the Isle. That's why you might be saying, hey, that looks like the Isle Carno, or the early Isle Carno. Well, it's because it is, but not really, because this is part of the Stomping Land first. Now, I love this Carno for the fact that its animations look really nice, and it's just like every other Carnivore NPC, it'll just chase you to the end of time, but I just prefer it more than the Rex, because it's not a Rex, for just that simple reason. Because there are so many Tyrannosaurus Rex NPCs on Garry's mod, it's not even funny. But Carnotaurus is very indigenous. I can't even talk. Indigenous to Garry's mod. Very rare. But yes. So it also makes some nice sounds. It doesn't have a roar animation, but it roars at you when you spawn it in. Or when it detects you, rather. Yeah, they also look good in packs. And they only have one bite animation, but they also have a cool death animation. Take one of these guys. Let's see if I actually can. Might be a while. Or you could just do this. Tyrannosaurus. Come on, get one. These guns, the Carnos are also quite fast. Now, they actually turn better in Garry's mod than they would in real life. Now, there we go. The Rex might die. Oh. Thank you. As you saw there, they don't ragdoll, but they kind of turn into this little entity where they're kind of just laying here dead. Kind of reminds me when you kill NPCs in the original Half-Life. But I like this. It's different than almost all NPCs except those in the Stomping Land pack, excluding the Tyrannosaurus because the Tyrannosaurus ragdolls. I believe the Carno looks very nice. It's realistic, it's scaly, we know for a fact it's scaly. And it's also, like, what's the words I'm trying to use here? Just very accurate. Definitely the most, or at least second most accurate dinosaur on Garry's mod, I would say. Minus colors, because we don't know the colors, but other than that, it's nicely sized. The model is scaly and not feathery, as we know for a fact that this dinosaur is in fact scaly from preserved skin and skin impressions. But the only problem I would say for this NPC is that it turns, when it's hunting you, it turns very nicely. Now, in real life, Carnotaurus would not be able to do this due to its spine and the muscles connected to it. And the only other problem I'd say is only has one attack. Could have had a head charge, but it's probably just the Stomping Land. Ow. Also, Carnotaurus here has some nice idle animations, as you can see. Just sitting here enjoying life. I'll even walk around too. I love that animation. Wow. But just having these guys is just amazing. This is definitely the second best in my opinion. But there's only one room for one spot for first place, so Sorry, Carno, but the best NPC in Garry's mod, in my opinion, is this. The Triceratops NPC from the Saurian pack. As you can see here, its model is based on T. porosus, which is a species of Triceratops. Oh, that looked cool. Now this boy is just, wow. Beautiful. Again, from the game Saurian, so it's not an original Gmod model. But, wow, the animations are very fluid, and also its head will look at you if you aggro it. Let me see if I can show you. Well, I'll just show you it sitting here real quick and explain why it's the best dinosaur NPC in Garry's mod. So, just like Carnotaurus, there's only 2 Triceratops NPCs in the game. The other one being Dino Da Triceratops. As you can see here, that guy was very small. However, this guy is nicely scaled. Now if I grab a nice human, see, just in scale, which is very nice. And there's also a little bit of spikes on her, or it. And the coloration is just nice and amazing, and the idle animation is top notch. The sound design is just great. It roars at incoming attackers, and also it's neutral. It's not just gonna attack you. But once you unlock the blend, it's going to look at you and want to kill you. As you can see here, it becomes hyper aggressive and will hunt me down until I'm dead. And this thing is fast. Kind of. Slower than you, but I believe it's a little faster than some of the other NPCs we looked at. And this guy, yeah, you're dead. As soon as you get to the end of those horns, you are terminated. Quite realistic. Yeah, this guy's not gonna like you anymore, so. He also has a lot of health. Kind of. It is slightly less health than the T-Rex in his back. Ow. Don't try to melee it. That's just so awesome. Also, it doesn't detect you immediately. You have to get, to its side or something. You see, now it sees me, because its eyes on the side of its face. And it will turn towards me. And run. I just really like this NPC more than the others, because A, it's a herbivore, and B, its AI is nice. I mean, there's other NPCs out there, the other Triceratops NPC actually has it where it's neutral until attacked. But it's just meh. And as you can see, it's kind of breaking. This guy just looks amazing. Look at that. Look at that animation. The other Triceratops does not stand a chance. No, God. Neither do I. I'm not gonna try. I like this NPC more than the carnivore NPCs because there's a lot more carnivore NPCs than there are herbivore NPCs. Most of the herbivore NPCs either A, don't even attack you, and just look like cool ambience, which is fine, but I would like some that actually, attack you. And that's where this guy comes in. Now there are, in the Stomping Land pack, herbivore dinosaurs I can show you. Yes, there are other herbivores, but they do not look that accurate. As you can tell, there's Ankylosaurus. Styracosaurus is probably the most accurate, minus the size being way too big. As you see, Triceratops touched the Styracosaurus and said, "Hey, come attack me." But the Styracosaurus' animations are just a little eh. All the trikes are just very realistic. And the model on the trike is top-notch. And also, it can actually take on the T-Rex in this mod. Now for the showcase real quick. Get your Tyrannosaur, more players, your Trike, and your Tyrannosaur. You will go into battle. Now, they're also nicely scaled. Oh god. In real life, the Trike would kill a Rex in that scenario, but there are chances that the Trike will actually, you know, win. They'll just have to deal enough damage. But I think they're quite balanced. I think the Trike does more damage but has less health, and then the Rex does less damage and has more health. I think it should be reversed in my opinion, but other than that, this NPC is just great. It's just looks good, it feels good, and it's accurate, as accurate as can be. It's just marvelous. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the top 10 best dinosaur NPCs. Now leave a like, a comment below, and subscribe. Holy crap. Holy crap. I did not expect that to happen. But leave a like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think is the top 10 best dinosaur NPCs. Now there's quite a few mods out there. There's the Dinosaurs NPC pack, and then there's the Stomping Land pack, then there's the Toraat pack, then there's the Cryosaurian pack, which just puts all the dinosaurs in animals, but it's just the 3 of these lovely dinosaurs. But tell me guys what you guys think are the top 10 or top 5 best dinosaur NPCs in Gmod. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. That did. I guess I ignored.